everyone, all media houses present. I welcome you all to the first press conference of Nyancko's Polisol Album launching. That's going to be held on the 19th of March at the Independence Stadium. I am Ajafatu Jallo, the senior media manager of Nyancko Kunda, Apachaki Entertainment, and of course the host of this press conference. First, we'll go as part of the program guideline. First, we will be welcoming remarks and the introduction of the members of the high table, and then we'll go by the general remarks by Nyancko's manager about the album launch event, and then comments of Nyancko and other album launch committee members and Nyancko's senior media officers' remarks statement by the head of Polisol League, and then question and answer sessions, that's press comments and questions around the Polisol album, Nyancko's level of preparedness. And then we will be closing, and closing remarks will be done by Nyancko's senior management secretary, Fatuba. Before we go further, let me introduce the members of the high table. That's D-Jobs, the Nyancko's manager, and Seku Jawara, also known as Okocha, head of sports committee, and the main man himself, Nyancko, the artist, and Fatuba, the senior management secretary. D-Jobs, the floor is yours.
Good evening, everybody, members of the press, the entire membership of staff of Nyancko Apachaki Entertainment Company. My name is D-Jobs, the manager for Nyancko Apachaki. I would definitely like to take this opportunity to introduce every member of staff in Nyancko Apachaki Entertainment Company. I'm a person that believes in teamwork. Based on that reality, I have to make mention of everybody that is here, because it is collective responsibility that made all these things possible. Nyancko, the main man, thank you very much for your belief in all of us. Of course, Lena Nyan, the media director, who is also the coordinator of this setup with Aji Fatu. Fatba, the senior management secretary. We also have Sadio Mane, the road manager. Most definitely, he must be here in making sure that technically everything is okay. Fafandin Singate, aka DJ Apachaki, the backup DJ and senior media officer 1 for Nyancko. Jarul, the promoter for Nyancko Apachaki, they are all here. Peace, senior dancer and media officer 1, thank you very much for being on Facebook Live. Of course, our guards that are here, Big 4 and Big Sam, thank you very much. That's right, I would like to welcome all of you in an orderly fashion. I understand very well that you came from the different media houses. We have invited, I think, over 13 media houses. Some couldn't make it here because of certain engagements, we understand, but then all of you that are here right now, to honor our invitation, we want to thank all of you. We appreciate, to be honest, for leaving whatever you were doing to be part of this very important gesture. The press conference is purely on the Polisol album launch event, which is the debut album of Nyancko, aka Apachaki. Obviously, Nyancko started his music career in 2013. But then I think his pinnacle is in 2014 when he released the Apachaki and the Haramo, Dindinyo, you know, all these things were bangers in this country. Nyancko should have filled up the stadium since decades ago, but then always the right time is only the right time. But then Nyancko, his incomparability, we cannot lower gaze at it. Nyancko is the only complete artist in this country. There are several artists in the industry, but the only complete artist is Nyancko, aka Apachaki. I say this and I always say it, that he is the only artist that has 4 qualities: the dancer, the rapper, the choreographer, and the singer. That is definitely rare. Based on that reality, of course, we must come with an event like this, the Polisol. Perhaps people would also want to know why we said Polisol. This is an album that is dedicated to the men and women that are in utmost service for this country. The police, the military, the immigration, the GRA, all civilians that are in utmost service and that are loyal to the state. In essence, in fact, we are all Polisol, including the media houses, the journalists that are here. So basically, we understand very well that men and women that are in utmost service for this nation are the most important, but in most cases, they are the most marginalized, particularly in this country. So when we conceptualize this, Nyancho told me, D-Jobs, I want us to amplify our voices by making sure that we inform the public about the importance of the police, the military, you name them. We should also collaborate with the police department in informing the public about the importance of community or public policing. How do we reduce the crime rates? How do we inform the public so that they can understand that the police are not enemies, but they are partners in development? We want to change the narrative. We want to change the philosophy that most people have regarding our men and women in uniform. They are not enemies. They are friends. They are partners. And we should help them in promoting their agenda. What is their agenda? The need for everybody to be responsible. The need for everybody to be Polisol. The need for everybody to collaborate with the police in making sure we understand the importance of community or public policing. So we say we cannot also do this alone. We have to inform the authority. Who are the authority? The police. The first letter that we sent to IGP was drafted in June 2021. And we had a face-to-face encounter with ASP Njai. I would definitely use this opportunity to thank him. But he understands very well that this is the greatest project ever in this country. The contents in this project are very rich. He said, we cannot wait to partner with Nyancho because we need bold faces in selling our agenda. We need bold faces to inform the public about certain realities. So Nyancho and his team are highly welcome to the family of the police. We had a very meaningful chit-chat with him. From there, we wrote officially to inform them about the Polisol itself, the concept. Why we said Polisols. There are several reasons responsible. One of which is, in fact, based on the fact that Nyancho himself was born in a military barracks in Bakau. And he definitely found his parents were so much loyal to the state because his father is also in service. So around the discussion, we made mention of all these realities. And we also understand very well that most of his fans in this country are in the military, the police, servicemen and women. So we had that chit-chat. We wrote to them for us to have a televised courtesy call and a press conference with them. I know that will come after this gesture. But the way they welcome us is definitely beautiful. And I know it's going to be a very, very successful relationship, a meaningful one between Nyancko Entertainment Company and the police. Along the line, like I said, I just heard somebody was saying, is it the opening of a football week? You know, because you've seen all the trophies right here. Obviously, you need to know. And then Okocha is also here, the head of the sports committee for this project. We had to bring in the Polisol tournament as a side attraction. Because when you are launching a project, you have your side attractions. You have your marketing strategies. So we said, why not we involve the teams, the different teams, those within Bakau and outside Bakau, to be part of a tournament called Polisol. We inform Okocha, and then he also formed a committee. We met with them. We discussed, because we also want people to respect the technicalities. Where you are not an expert, don't go there. Because they are the experts, we had to invite them because this is a national discussion. So we punctuated in capital merits the need for us to involve sports. Now, one of our fans, GB, I must mention him, they said, to whom much is given, little is not expected. GB is in Finland, and he was the one that went to the company, and they did all these trophies. They made them, and you could see the level, Polisol Album, Nyancko, aka Apachaki, you know, on all the trophies, even the medals, you know, are having. So they are well branded. we would like to thank Jibi for such an initiative. Basically, the Polisol League will kick off, coach, I think in mid-February on the 15th. Already they have all the teams that are involved. And we want the teams to come with their fans to promote the Polisol album launch event, to patronize Nyancho. At the end of the day, we will make sure advance tickets are available with these different teams and their fans so that they can buy and come to the event. Now, that is one side attraction attached to the album launch event. The second one is the tap approach that I introduced, trek around Bakau. Because of the native reality of Nyancho, he is from Bakau, where the crocodiles are, the Kachikali pool, the reality, the cultural aspect of Nyancho, the real Nyancho, the one with the Muruba Danano, the warrior. So we want everything to manifest in capital merits. Nothing will be lost in translation. So we said the tap, we want to go hood to hood in Bakau to tell them that it is high time for them to take ownership of this event. It is high time for them to understand that Nyancho comes from Bakau. And he has not been underrepresented in Bakau. He has always been there for Bakau. And he has brought in so many projects for schools in Bakau. Since 2014, Nyancho has opened up a chapter, a charitable venture to help those young students that are financially disadvantaged up to this very moment. But then charity began at home, and then he started everything in Bakau. That and so many events. The Nyancho Kunda Caravan, Carnival, and Open Show that comes annually for the people of Bakau, so that we can give credit where it is due, so that we can compliment the fans of Nyancho. It needs to come, I think, for 3 years. This year, because I introduced the tap approach, trek around Bakau, because we want to meet them, and ask them to come out, to embrace what they own. And I'm using this opportunity to call upon all the inhabitants of Bakau to this main gesture, the Polisol, scheduled for 19th of March, 2022 at the Independence Stadium. Now, the tap will be on the 19th. That is the second side attraction attached to the launch event, market. We will be converged at traffic lights, and it's going to be a caravan and carnival moment from 11 a.m. in the morning to 7 p.m. in the evening. Then we will establish a bigger stage in the middle of Newtown, just around Sergeant's Salon, and then performances will happen. From that very 7 p.m. up to 5 a.m. in the morning, I want everybody to coexist Nyancho Apateki Entertainment Company. I want people to come and enjoy Nyancho. I want people to come and see the signals to the 19th of March, 2022. I want people to be informed of this expected breakthrough, 19th of March, 2022 at the Independence Stadium. And I don't want anyone to be missing. If you, in fact, like it, you can be part of that moment. If you want to, in fact, come in a baller capacity, is allowed. You can park your cameras to join the caravan so that we can enjoy. So it's definitely going to be great. We will have this moment, and in the evening, the different Nyancho Kundas will be converged. Nyancho has more than 27 chapters in this country, active WhatsApp forums, from Combo here to the hinterland. All these fans from Carton to Koina are going to be converged in Bakau. We are going to issue certificates to them. We are going to celebrate them because they are the real warriors. Nyancho is a profound warrior, but then the real warriors are the fans, the Nyancho Kunda people. So we would, yeah. That's right. So along the line, there are so many things that are happening. I would also like to thank our media unit for a job well done. I am that manager that believes in the power of media in the advancement process. And we have never turned down any media house invitation. Nyancho posted on his account on Saturday, right, when we had a chit-chat moment with Binet on iAfrica TV on their breakfast show. And then due cognizance of the fact that iAfrica and all of you definitely have taken the lead mantle in the promotion of music in this country. Like, anybody that knows D-Jobs, you would know. He's somebody who would say, I don't have flyer for Soul Jeff fii ku fi defal lu baax ñu wax ko waaw olof Njaay dafa ne kita ngata boo taxee neen ko yaata kon affaire bi yéen la yes, and that is why I said, why are we going to marginalize the media? Why are they going to stand behind? No, they have to be in the forefront in this project. I said, Nyancho, since I became your manager in August 2021, your media campaign has never stopped. Because one thing that I emphasized in Capital Merits was the need for us to embrace and befriend the media so that we can be seen. Who is the artist? The one that is heard and seen. Now we work on the visibility aspect. We came with different approaches. Probably if I want to bring all those approaches here, we may be here till 12 o'clock, midnight. I don't want that to happen. But then we, just to be quick about it, the octopus approach, the condo approach, the Dominion approach until this level that we schedule the launch event, the biggest project in the country. So, welcome to the Polisol gesture. That's reality. The project is full of entertainment. Yes, it's full of deliveries, incomparable entertainment. Because here, when you say the great entertainer, they will tell you Nyancho. If you want to see epic choreography, they will tell you Nyancho. If you want to hear melodies, they will tell you Nyancho. If you want to see culture and tradition at its peak, they will tell you Nyancho. If you want to know about originality, it's Nyancho.
So you're a male boys.
Yeah. If you want to see the incomparability, it's Nyancho. If you want to see the only complete artist in this country, it's Nyancho. Yeah. The energy, the enthusiasm, the synergy in Nyancho Kunda. So when I came, I said, Nyancho, you know me, I have my philosophy as the baddest manager in this country. Yes, I said, look, you are not a Muruba Dafulo. No, you have 4 qualities. Yeah, you are the only artist that is complete. And I will tell you who you are. And I brought down all the 4 qualities. And I changed the logo. Yeah, I symbolize the warrior, the crosswords. And I told them, nobody would dare him. Because where he is the utmost Lord. And that's the reality. So that is it. It is the bold capacity that brought about the Polisol. So the project cannot be a minor project. Like I said, I think I did mention about all the site abstractions, the TAP, the Polisol League, and also the partnerships. We have written to almost all the major businesses in this country. Some have already respond to our proposals, but some we are still making follow-ups, and we want to urge all of them to come and be part of this project, a project that is glorifying and God-liking. The partnership is not only with those businesses, but then the authorities, the police, the fans, the media. And it's because of that noble partnership, that is why all of you are here today. Now the tickets, it is very, very affordable because we understand very well that Nyancho's fans are diverse. Like I said, it's not only those in downtown, but those in the hinterland. People will be coming all the way from Kato. You name it. The places in Basse, Bantunding, Sutukoba, Makamasire, Dobonkunda, if I start naming. We went to places where the compound is in Gambia and then the sour rooms are in Senegal. Yeah. We went to places where it is an abomination for an artist to perform, but Nyancho performed there. So obviously, if you look at the fan base of Nyancho, Dominion approach in music business has been working very well for him. That is why everybody is involved. That is why this is a national discussion and it will be taken to the global platform with your presence. Now, advance ticket, we made it $250 because we want everybody to afford it. At the gate, $400, VIP $1,000. The tickets will be available. We also have, to be honest, other parties that are also in the country. You got every party in this country wants to be affiliated to this event. We don't want to be attached to a particular political party. Nyancho is a national asset. So he belongs to everybody. Everybody have right to enjoy the vibes of Nyancho. So we are not marginalizing any group or individual. So I am so much optimistic that groups will be involved in this representation, that Gambia will be ready for this mega event. Like the promoter was telling me the last time, he said, D-Jobs, you don't have to be so much worried about the attendance because Gambia has decided, just like how they have decided in 2016. That's the reality. They have decided to support what belongs to them. They have decided to support nationality. And I think we can always use platforms like this to, spew where it is necessary. Yeah, that Gambians are supporting what is Gambian. Yeah, the way they had gone to attacks even the STs, the Hussein Dadas, that's the same way that they are coming to grace Nyancho's occasion. And we would love them to grace Jizzle's occasion because it's all Gambian. So we must all come together to echo similar sentiments in making sure that we develop this industry. So Polisol is here for all of you. The album launch event of Nyancho, his debut album, and is scheduled for 19th of March at the Independence Stadium. At the level of preparedness, I don't think there can be any deliveries basically more than this regarding Polisol. We also wait for your questions to come in. But then, exclusively, the involvement of sports for us to punctuate unity and promote oneness in this country. Okocha is the experts. We'll be very much flexible. Whatever dialect one wants to speak is fine regarding the involvement of what? Sports in this issue. And then this guy was like, D-Jobs, I understand the dimension that you are coming from. You are coming from the business dimension because you want to use this opportunity to market your tickets. I said, no. In as much as we want to use the opportunity to market the event, we also want to punctuate in capital merits the need for us to be together, the need for us to coexist one another, because that is what the warrior Nyancho is known for. Very peaceful individual from a very proper background. The land of rich culture and tradition. So I would like to thank all of you for this very moment. I think I will stop here for now. I will invite Okocha, who is the head of the sports committee, also to shed light on the preparations as far as the sport aspect of the project is concerned.
Yeah, thank you very much, D-Jobs. Greetings to everybody. I would like to say thank you very much because you have said it all. So we just have to chip in and then let it go because you just said it. On the sports side, I will chip in because the honor. Yeah, I will come to that. The honor is already given to me, so I have to take it because of you and Nyancho and Sajo and his family.
Definitely.
Yeah. I'm comfortable with the English, but it's all right. Then, since I know America wala for ngalbe konton, momo Tony kontongo, bal bismillah la bal ni bala fanam because Nyancho muntol for talenti. Like the jobs here for nya mentol temurun no mo kan ko take because ate ya bele for side. So, emphasize on the sports side, wanting to maintain peace, discipline. Kadini mo fanam makoy itol fanam lafta kaminke. Ani la future career la faka minke football kono so ni fana mu ni silo le temi alanko ni se ma ko no nyulla cause ntol football fana ntol la hajo so ning gal kachata Nyancho attending $25,000 in attendance, 15,000 for a winner, 10,000 for the runners up, second place star with a trophy, and 20 medals for the better. So afane on lani mo kanimba timo mi ako participate. We have 12 teams and those 12 teams will be $1,000 pour essayer for mako no nyameng. Actually pour ka join is free. So we already have the 12 teams. Million ko will be participate about the Polisol Album launching football tournament on yunto. Abekela baka upper basic school just VIP stadium nyatiri wala school beje mbakela walto. So wolen tol fana sidulati jang pour ka ngoni makoy because Gambian tol ko laje mo ma gameno bunya rek e ka feye fon wala mo mo gameno respect fana e ke fon respect because adoyata nya fentem bulu but man fentul fana jami ala ko mo respect no nto jela so nyindini mo dini mi yanko a oromo tale ay oromo fana so tale ntenga nga like because abama amon fe a dingol la ha abama mo fe a dingol la so momo yalan ko ye dingol kanule mo fana ta fe a no fana la so ba jela like no kana wala nyama so mbeden la jang kal nimbara kal ten dumbal jeyla fana ala baraka babake. Thank you very much.
Okay, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. Ngaman so tentu fosinya sabakato atele yake a possible tan sita jambi. Wotombal tol fanan tentu la media houses. Mbe na management teamu be tentu la mbejela. Mbe mol be tentu la mul be siring koma. Ani na nyim police ba fulol mul ben koma. Alhamdulillah. Katuniaje mbe siring mbe comfortable le. Anjikitale ko. Hani nga motulo bu ngalo ne do bi jande mu yalon ka fe mutate. So alhamdulillah. Media house, I'm saying a big thank you to you all for making it up to us to attend this important press conference. We really appreciate it. And we are saying there will be more and more and more with us and you, because we need each other. We are each other's backkeeper. Then we'll continue to do that relationship to be a success. We are here regarding to the launching of the Polisol album. We appreciate my greatest, I always call him the greatest artist, because it's not about music. I know Nyancho. I know him long before music. And ever since, it was just great between us. DJs and all other members, we are all the same. I'm thanking the other artists in the Gambia because we are together. Together, we can do this business brighter and greater. So for that regard, we are really happy and calling on everyone to be part of this great event, because we are partners. We are not looking at divide place. No, we are one Gambia, one people, one nation, and one activities. So for that, this Polisol launch will be one of its kinds. So we want everyone to be part of. Let's enjoy the moment. And Polisol, I mean the title, the title is very interesting. Who is talking about our police? No one. And they are the greatest hero in our country. Like I always salute them. Because if we are sleeping in your room peacefully, because there is someone out there who is taking care of you and looking over you. So why not? They want the celebration. So together we can celebrate our servicemen, being the police, the soldier, the navy, the immigration, all others. We are celebrating them. And this Polisol will be a great opportunity and great word for everyone to see themselves that we are all securities and we have to support each other. We have to be friends with them. They are not enemies, as my manager said. We are friends. People are scared of going to the police station. The moment you heard the word police, hey, police. No, they are like you and me. We are all doing different things, but they are there doing their duties. They want us to help them to able to do it. So why not? They shouldn't be left behind. This is why we are here, to celebrate with the Polisos. And not just the Poliso, all the national officers. Men and women in uniform. I salute them once again. Thank you and thank you. Thank you.
Yo, apachaki alislamu alaikum badi ngolun signolun ko tolu nyambolu men tan den kanu dimbalu teri batan selo benki suma men ko to patato ni mbari njaba jambolu geja tero ne to ngon batul be kontona bulu amaratili botili jila alla boylo nyancholo mo eke e apachaki sam fete ngodi ngo men ko lokido kuma kan bu ko wasila mandin kol ko ni ya moy da wada kirmiri ba fonglo nyasar mu nyonkole ngolati katoni alfa ko embintam buti nyasa tinyoti barna ko embere sinkitam babay fanasa jenkay wolu ngola woto laftale bulo ko si ni media household be milu be ngata nanja Nyancho ba fulale ko ala baraka bake once again na timo fana Nyancho kunda na fan base ol be kontona bulwa maratili botili jila nga ke wala nyama dorong okay nyim bengo important bata di jobs na manager aji fatu media fatu li be build no kono kontan bata aketa nyam mole sewo bati pour ka sinyim bengo to jang ka fo about na bankola nyanto anin na bankola sembo anin na bankola like cool million ko nganta happen la this year about nyanchola dokuoto na launching oto mimbe kala Independence Stadium moto 19 March ngamira amanke purabenti banku be bengolom anda manke mo kilim bengoti wala mo fula bengoti nyimu banku be bengolti katu mafo bakaw damba mafo birika madamba wala gunjur damba nyimu polisol leti polisol yembira Gambia kono sati bijere andu niya korosi mbemo polisol leti man sojarol to koma ma immigrationol to koma man paral to koma hanim bindanol milube passerol nin kurol la bungol kono be jonkon ko nin kama ko wol fangol mem moto koma e bebe nyun ko konal hani taxi driver nye jaar wafiral marché kono nan muru wafilal nitatu wafilal mam moto koma mo bele dabe nyim bengo kono nyimmo banku be bengol nyinti ndunta nyancho mparata ka Gambia kango janga yandi andi mparata ka Gambia la flako futande damin to damiano ko artist ma futande jawtal bulo ko sinya ngamoy musico la fannala chosano nyin ado la fannala hani americanol hani ko hip hop ni nyancho na tan se den kilo la hip hop bito kam bari mba mexo la nganna tamadunde je nganna bala fango dunde je nganna kora dunde je ayke afrika ti otal bulo ko sinya ndala artiste de mi yalan ko mbuka mo copy latam fangola jani mbekela artiste fangoti mu donnati e ka donnal je moño donnali katale e ka dom musicolta e ka sang video clipol bitu kenyole ke jibe e ka train nyika ben competition le ke don ko americanol ngo ente buka wake nkatale ngalla ngana nga wuli ya dongota nga patch nga ke dongoti nga ben competition la nge bute ni wol nata music ko kono man na pour ka copy wala na robata na music kono hanyita han dunia be han yusundurla lota bi any stage ay den kilo la ni nyancho fana selte ba fola bari wo dindingo fana garawtal de mbota min tole Gambia woto ni nyancho be ngo soto nyino na force launchinti mbe minke kan na live kono birina music o data nim bi tema birin 2013 di job si afale janni bimbe mine kono thank you so ngamira Gambinol nganta murunale ye nyancho delo njukal nga musical finti di jam manke artiste oti min giridita manke artiste oti min ka loncino landi nyokan nga musical finti ni ngadi Gambian la free ye tulolo wala free nga album je la finti di jam ngadi Gambian la free nena mammo kuma nin koy album launchin nyino na force nga kumandiro ke andon tolon force Gambia artiste oti mimbe launchino ke kan Independence Stadium okon mo nena maki melul be yake inenela launchinol ke hol ndingol kono le pokusi ndingol kono ntanya njolo force artiste oti mi yalon ko na force launchin na live kono mbaki kan Independence Stadium ko wotal bulo ko sinya ngamoy yalon tol mu makam ballati ntol puraben ko ndati je kundin ko ndati je wala tina ever since nam fan kip ka doko ke ka grind ka Gambia kango janga yandi woto ngamira ni be misiko fola jang e be denkilo fola e be nyancho fola le ni be rap fola e be nyancho fola le ni be stage o jijando fola ka wandi stage ol kati jang e be nyancho fola le ka Michael off ka wandi speaker jani e be nyancho fola le woto ngamira Gambianol e nganta wulale yen support ye lonye bulu fulala sim fulala ka make so na dream min soto anika Gambia la flako futande level o minto ay futaje na banko polisol ntolam force artist wote nyim banko kan mi yala album o to la polisol ngamiran kanyine la bakel ni ajen tolbe lala na bungol kono mbe sinola evident tol nene man wuli janga moy pam woto na service meno lal bulo ko siya baki katalalom wande mbetama kam bita kam base ila open mic 2014 3 o'clock suto nim police o benta be lori mano kan sama be ke kambe drive kan police muso mfuta tan kay ko nyindi bo kono jey te kamine lo jam ni sama ji abe sumu yari nyami December kono abe over sumu yari nkay ko okay saying ibe mele kel no pour kabon ni sama kono jam akonye ko mbe banku do ko wala nkay molle akonye ibe station no kono akonye na juti lon pour ka lo nyi silo kan ka do ko ke kabira boto robe na man kono na every interview akana na man kono kafo woto ngamira manya na katulu nyolla ti lo ka tara kandiring e ka police je loring traffic kono ndolbe road na dibengol koto abe tara la fola ba ka tarota aka fita nyala na fola abe ko kan jumale Gambia sumi ya keta nyawa nya suto dutala isa polisol tara loring silo kan ebe minala dokuwa ndolle mbe mbajol koto mbe relax kan sojarol katara frontier to ebe lorinje dibol kono fence nano aye faje niyola bije ebe kakan jumale Gambia woto ngamila right time lom is right time pour ntol fana wuli nge dolo njukal ka foye ko ya baraka bake andu nyancholam force artisoti mi yala album to la wala andu be nyandile fangolto mba tandile le bara nyimal ibe minke kan birin chuk birin tamang wulu force di jos ya fojang monati na nyancho yala album to la Polisol la fana akumata je pour jamal yalong ni aja na denkilol kono jamal ka fonye sojar kambano mi yaw sabu mba secret fola dunia be amoy nta Nyancko wuluta bakaw sojar kampolo kono ndokol be wuluta wolto na family be wuluta wolto nta ma vello na manke sojar yati ke kende ya jata ya banku dokuo mfama wulta mbari membakan tamo mina na karango ba akonye ko lafte ke sojaroti nka sojaro akonye ha nka non tete kera no sojaroti akonye muna tete no sojaro nka ndok mo ja batale nter keta sojaroti benta mutala junde ben pakla even soronna nta sima ya la sojar kampo kon bi kon ko jatale wo mu to nyalti jamali en lo wala kunjawo wo mun talti force ha bari na kunja anata makwele na experience ka wulu sojar kampo kono anata makwele na sojar ya nda wala na kidoti wala na samatoti wala na nafoti wala na everything dika kantaro ka wala nka banko do ku wala wotal bulo ko sin woto Nyancko mu sojarolti nta mu sojarolti ntol mu sojarolti miliyalon ko nta lola silo kan ka kidol muta mu sojarolti miliyalon ko nta kantaro kala bari mu sojarolti kana banko kango jayni mu sojarolti kana banko protect jamali nyini ka wala ko Nyancko la misiko sometimes aka hadle yalon way a tonya la kasiya ndon tonya do mun non tiyolti ni asaba aka dimin surwal ko dega kanila ando mu tonyalti misiko jani balonna a importantale a beteyatale e ko misiko amanka joyatale a dasatale min foje ndela misiko nga be sto nyala kan no mata wat mo be banka damin chodi Nyancko la ka jema mol ka damin chodi ntakata ngasi ka ngalanti ndela wa artisoti di josi afara Gambia la muruba danano mboka fen spare mir retta ngafo mir rong tafana ngafo nabe diala ay dia nabe kuyala ay kuya bari mbabe ke kaminala Gambia nkafo artisole no matter what ibe fengo fenkela ka make so ka tonya afkeje ibe fengo fenkela music ko na ka tonya keje loki dibi Bob Marley bi mantara baloring baniyaji hani kabi ila music ko molbe tulo lokan ala sate kono mineketa ila music ko nyina tonya yata ibe fengo fenke kan tonya yaje ye confidence soto je ye fango lonje ngamin no tonya lam ala len sala wala na ngaja mon kay ko ala wo fotento nafuloko pengo itele kadi nanka noto nyimole kafo lempo silofo jamfo hakiloko kolondinko mandinko itele sansanko ninkinanko ndata wandi kumatowai sako mori yako ndata jalamba tuto sako nyoti nyako ye moti nya mamoti nya jandui seti nyako ikamodol na faibuke na fafe na faketi nyako alawe sabali manyawali ya koriko nyuli nyata no yenso munna kati kantekeleko ndolibekelela dolibejelela kati ko etitako kuluntila lota sanfelen tolikati ko yara fandu alama ndolibekelela ko etitala alama fo moye amam fo moye alama fo moye boy bari nyinan sangode ngalta wasata moye yara fandu alama ndolibekelela ko etitala alama fo moye amam fo moye alama fo moye boy bari nyinan sangode ngalta wasata moye ndoro nonyino na salo siyata kwa kafo kwa nibo ibune jinko haniketa sinola ko sakasa sibo buka fenje ko dibo nkola yata ko tilikandiliko ko sojaru kutonde libuseto wai kuntere lipo sinsimba bito mbatunga tiso mbani mfaji ko fenten na jifato barifo jiko alamantol tuko amam possible Alimbar.
Thank you very much. Let's put our hands together for Nyancko.
I am Mariam Sita from 24 Radio TV.
That's
My
right.
question goes to Nyancko. Yeah, collabo jelle kela album kono. Nata any collabo jelle.
Ha Nyancko be collabo sotola album kono jamal ba moyla e benni estila sawno moyla e be murunne benni attack ta moyla wala fankana finti 2 weeks time wobe release la aning ning ji fana bi jele Nyancko ning Messiah fana bi jele commanda Messiah Nigerian artist olam wo fana betara album kono for now na collabo fana sotole me yalon ko upcoming artist olom abakela line up mulungolti but 6 upcoming artists mbola dondi la collabo nyin kono nteya ko nyin late yale
Yes, song jelle.
abakela 12 songs lady
Yeah, Hadi.
Assalamualaikum. No question. Anyway, police or other police or tal. Security in Mala because ST and be new over more serious. And upon like 600 security men, I will not. And one matter we still have that thing. So I'm not no police or the man work so hard to get the security tied that we will not go pay with pain at home.
That's right. Thank you very much, Hadi. The issue of security is very paramount. The first letter that we sent to police regarding this album has a clause that mentions about security from the police. Because obviously, you cannot say police when the police will in fact are not behind you in making sure there is utmost security. So it's a bit funny, you know. And then this guy was like, maybe you said police so that you will not have any difficulties in security issues. But then on a more serious note, it's important. We keep having issues pertaining to proper security in terms of event organizations. You know, events. So often people will complain, you know, that the disorganization around the gate, you know, if you have to line up to get inside there, the push and pull and all these things. I feel it is not the police that are going to be involved in terms of this security, but we are also going to bring in private security officials. Yes, and we are also going to be good managers of that particular security infrastructure that is available to, you know, secure everybody. Because sometimes you may bring 1,000 security men, but then how do you coordinate in terms of postings is also important. I think that is where most people have difficulties. They will bring in more security officials, but then they don't coordinate in terms of postings. So you'll be so much conscious about the postings, how we position them inside the stadium, inside the pitch area, around the stage and all these things. Because we have so many difficulties when it comes to proper security. And I believe as far as we are concerned, we will factor that. Yeah.
Nyancko Poliso.
Yes.
Okay, you can go ahead.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Nyancko. I work with this organization.
Okay.
Basically, mine is not a question. It's just going to be a word of advice to you people.
Okay.
So most of the time we do attend programs, but
Yeah.
what we see is the day of the press conference we treated with respect. On the D-Day, the press will have any respect.
That's right.
Concerned about our tasks, they will call us. Them taking their own necks to bring out our own tasks to our office.
Yeah.
They will want us to go for it.
That's right.
Some days you don't even have an interview, they start treating you like a dog.
Oh my God.
I'm tired of that.
Yeah. Exactly. You know, you deserve to be uploaded. Yeah, that's. It's very, very unfortunate. To be honest, I am even shocked because we are all sector players in this industry. I don't want to see media pronouncing certain anomalies. You know, I mean, this is disheartening. To be honest, and it is not about one person or one event. It seems this is a trending issue here of recent in this country. Yeah, regarding the tax, I mean, we saw all that happen because even us, we also have our, weekly air times at radio stations, and then there comes the event. If you want them to give you your tax, it takes them it takes eternity or impossible for you to get your tax. Concerning the treatment, to be honest, is rather unfortunate. But then I will reassure all of you that in terms of professionality, you can definitely say whatever you want to say. You can sugarcoat the team of Nyancho in terms of professionalism. Yesterday, I saw Keba Kamara's post regarding Nyancho's management. The letters that we have dispatched to the press. And this guy was like, most of the time, we get calls for press conferences or whatever, email. But then the medium is very concrete. You had to put everything on paper, envelope it and then send it to the media house. I think that's first point of respect. The second thing is, I said it here when I started my deliberations. I said, I have always taken media to be paramount in the advancement of any artist's career. I have seen the media to be cordial partners. So we cannot definitely treat you with disrespect. We cannot punch you on your faces. You people are the most respectful personalities in this industry. You are important sector players. So we would make sure our interaction is very cordial with you people, day of the Polisol Album launch event. And be rest assured that you will see something that is incomparable, something that you've never seen anywhere regarding the distribution of your tax. You will see. I am going to make sure we mount a special force, a special committee for your tax. And this committee will be responsible for the various distributions of your tax. It's not even a matter of you coming to probably whatever particular location for us to meet up. We are going to meet you in your respective homes or job places to give you your tax. Be rest assured. Yeah.
Yes, go on.
The last question. Did you again to mention caravan sport or just stadium?
Yeah. Wow, sports bi mungfa moy di Polisol League. Lii lépp dafa nekk loo xamante ne comme tubaab bi lu mu dee wala rek side attractions because longin bu ne rek fa nga indi ay issues yoo xamante ne dina mun a tax comme mu nga market ko so loolu tamit stratégie la rek pour su ko defee ñu mun a indi xam nga rek mbooloo nit ñi yëpp talk about the event ba pare tamit sport lu am solo la te dama feel ne tamit affaire bi tamit mun nañoo promote for peace and stability loolu tax nañu indi sports bi pour mun a market the event pour mun a indi nit ñi tamit ñu interact because lu am solo la because I want you to understand ne lii yëpp post election activities la I don't know whether you are getting the point waaw because dafa am fuñ jógee léegi politics bi su ñëwee def dee tough to an extent ñun yëpp xam nga rek dañ dee mun a am issues so dama feel ne side attractions yi dafa am solo particularly the issue of sports ma indi tamit the tab which is the trek around Baka waxoon naa ko fii caravan bi loolu lu am solo la ba pare tamit dafa am beneen caravan bu fa nekka boobu after launching bi la waaw after event bi beneen caravan mu ngi fa mooy di Polisol caravan boobu noonu nag ñun dañ ko use country wide tool la ñoo def pour inform the people about the importance of peace the need for all of us to understand public community policing the need for all of us to help the police in making sure we reduce crimes because they understand one thing mooy ne ñu bari tay ñoo dee mëna harbor criminal in their areas and they don't want to inform the police about them. So then feel ne Nyancho, because he want to amplify his voice in changing the narrative, then feel that we can inform the public about the importance of public policing. Ñu inform leen tamit about the importance of peace. Ñu engage young people pour ñu am yeneen bunte yoo xamante ne xam nga dinañ si mën a njëriñoo dan nekk di saaca xam nga rek di rapino ak yooyu noonu. So fana caravane boobu noonu lu am solo la tamit fa ma mention ko fi su ko defee nga xam ne xadi ñaari caravane la ñu am mooy on the 19 bi caravane bu ñu war a am in Bakau ak after event bi tamit caravane bu ñu war a am mbir mi daal ñaari on the 19 la 19th of February which is the tap trek around Bakau, the caravan, the carnival and the open show, and of course the main event, the Polisol on the 19th of March. Yeah. Use, yeah. Bottom 360. That's right.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
You said there is always a right time.
Yeah.
So what is right about this time?
Yeah.
What is right about that time?
That's right. Nice. Thank you very much. That's very important. I did mention that the right time is always the proper time or the actual time, because this project could have come at an earlier time than now. But then because of certain issues here and there, because we have to understand one thing also, the industry has its hurdles. Nyancho has its difficulties, you know, back in the days before the advent of the jobs. But then all these things are destined by God. When we came and established reality in job terms, it has definitely paid off. We are coming here today. But then, because he was not able to bring his debut album to Gambians, you know, at the time that many expected, doesn't mean that we will not give you incomparable delivery. Be rest assured that this is the right time because we are giving you the Polisol. Be rest assured that this is the right time because we are giving you an incomparable project. Be rest assured that this is Polisol because we are giving you an entertainment that is seen nowhere. Be rest assured that this is the right time because I am giving you the Muruba Danano. Yes.
Okay, my second question is before that. You talk about you want to change the public's perception.
Yes.
And, towards the security people.
Yeah.
Have you thought about their narrative towards us? Because I will give you the instance of Chipai. You know his instance. We all know about it.
Yeah.
So what are you guys doing to address that issue? And particularly when it comes to Chipai, because Chipai is like
Yeah. Yeah.
His right has been violated.
Yeah.
They give him the beating of the century.
Yeah.
So still like nothing's coming out of it.
That's
So
right.
what are you guys doing as
Yeah.
a community internally, you know, like to make sure that like things like that
Yeah.
don't happen?
Thank you very much.
None of that happening.
Yeah.
Chipai was the sixth victim in 6 days.
Yeah.
For that to happen.
Yeah.
So it's like the public had enough now. We are sick and tired of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what are you guys doing?
Very good. Yusufa, is very important. In any setup, we have the bad and the good. But then how do we mitigate? That's the most important thing. You know, dialogue is key in whatever projects. I believe this is an opportunity for Nyancho and his team to engage the police regarding the perception or the opinions of the public. So now is in fact going to be Nyancho Apataki Entertainment chapter or charter, where we will establish whatever conversation between us and the police regarding all these things that we are gathering here. Before we came here, so many people in fact posted us their opinions regarding how the police treat civilians sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So I believe Nyancho's coming to the police in making sure that he amplify his voice with them in bringing together people, in maintaining unity is the most profound. So we want to reassure all of you that we will try our level best to engage them into meaningful discussions so that they can understand public opinion regarding these things that you are mentioning. Of course, we have a lot of security, unfortunate incidences, you know, over the years in this country. In fact, this is a global issue. We've seen the Floyd case in America and so many other places. But then be rest assured from our team that a charter will be established so that we can be in meaningful discussions with the police. Because all these things cannot happen by brutal protests, you know, expressions unpleasant. We believe dialogue is the utmost sense. Yeah.
the last question, that's because Nyancho.
Yeah.
Details or you are complete.
Yusuf ben artist so dia undila de adun tela la jaloti.
I want to know who are incomplete.
Adi fay mo log.
Nsavo. Yeah, ila kuma kama beti ya bara. Iko di yos ko ntelon complete artist oti. Jumal le mange complete artist oti. Okay, Gambia tonyalo Nyancho lon complete artist oti. Iko killing. Isa rapa je. I rap no, bara man denkilo no. Isa denkilaje, I rap no. I denkila no, bara man rap no. Isa doje, I denkilo no. I rap no, bara man dongo no. Fo mange tonyat. Nyancho ya bela no. So wala tina na dasata. Niminta dasata dorong, ye denkilo no, ye rap no. Hani yusundur, amang complete. Wala tonyat. Fo mange tonyat. Amang complete.
But I just don't know what about it.
Hade.
Itu nyawa ni all your completeness.
Ha.
Ni nata ni domain comparison. Kamu flow itu orang istilah.
Ha.
Kamu ni
Misiko.
complete ni.
Ha. Misiko lo wono. Dawada. Isa molje ya wulu korda killing. Dingwe na wulu bibi. Aina harje tambi fala. Animbala. Misiko mwalti. Dindingo mimbe Gambia Mexico take over la. Maybe a man na follow fan. Asinana no I wuli, I enter boendi, I ojisul boendi, I ST boendi, I mobe boendi. Ala la kake mendi atahe. I anabiyo mol tombo njane. A di atahe nyami. I don't anabiyo mol dolbi ye fal mangi anabiyo mol. He uluta he told dingo natake anabiyo mol. Ika faja akafo dingo yuko tonya. Ite mlate la koy mu alala molti alala kam mo harje alala mol different alala mol so level la barinta Nyancho ni nata musico to nyala andi entertainment o to nyala ma artiste je Gambia kono mimbe lora nyato ini mbara.
Yes, my question is to you.
Yeah.
What are the arrangements?
The arrangements? Yeah, we should be noting all these things. Yeah. It's very, very important. This is a very important question. Well, I would have loved my media team to come in here, but then all the same, I know we had our closed door discussions before we came down here. Lena Nyan is right here. He's the most professional photographer, and videographer in this country. So I believe in their competence in making sure that the setup is going to be a proper arrangement, madam, and we will make sure that we have spots for your interview moments and sessions where people also could take their whatever photos with missions, because these are key issues now in programs. So in terms of positioning, that is why I said postings of the security men and then how you organize people inside is important, because we don't want you people to be, molested by people or to be disturbed, in terms of space issues and all these things. So we'll make sure we create a special spot that will involve media personnel, their camera positioning and all these things. Yeah.
Okay, next is the Polisol event.
Yeah.
Normally now we do see boys going with big in the stadium, so we just place it like that.
Yeah. Well, one thing that people have to understand, the police, we have to understand aggression here. Hello? Yes, I want to answer your question. The police are not going to the Independence Stadium to be on aggression or to be arresting people. I want to be very clear about that. They are not in for going there in uniform fashion. They are going there on the basis of entertainment, capital entertainment.
Of course. Artists will program the police or canal, but uniform.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So Yeah, exactly. No, they will come and enjoy, but then others also will be in their positions to guard the place. But then I don't want young people to feel being some kind of intimidated. Okay, because it's dedicated to the police, so they will be in position, so we cannot do what we want to do. It's not about that. This is about a party moment. It's about cordial vibe. It's about interaction. It's about coexisting one another. It's about celebrating men and women in utmost service for this country. So no enmity, mutual vibe, enjoyment, entertainment. Yes. Journalist Sol. No, journalist Sol terminal nak wa degi yala Nyancho. Akuma yata bake yajele nyin discussion okono. Ngana man niga kangoto ngaku dantalle suute nge moy yalo nga fa jane angale kangoto ko way malu bakele journalist Sol la kuwala. Because journalist Sol kuma ya batale nyin development o nyin kono. Ni industry nyin kono bi naltol tata fali atandin tol lako allota mo jamala ko la jang artist jamala ko la jang ita altate la programme tole yal disrespect altate la programme to dol dunta li parole kono hadi jani afo jana hani sa bala dimo bala woyem malu bakele because ntol be mu sector player let ning artist kilina event altole kole ya soto ji akamunda ko di jobs le kole ya soto ha akamunda ko ntol be le nga suno soto bawo ntol letamu na industry woto ndol bal celebrate lale wa degi yalla nak Nyancho na la timo met altol celebrate lale altol men bebi jang al sayin sede yalla ko mo kilinte altol kono melan ko al nene di jobs ni Nyancho invite le interview la amanna anene man soto Nyancho hani bi ika geso soto le I fail in the last minute ya Nyancho ko la na la mane jayna because nga ideology men soto long about media bari jang. It's very unfortunate for melgena kumayata wato dol molka wolle doyande. In fact, in most cases, jang. It's very unfortunate. Well, and I did mention about the police, the military, the people in security. Itolle kumayate fengol membeji. Altol membe media. Bari bi komi kamen fal. Be struggle la ka la tax soto albida program de la bal detendila li parole minaji anin ku ko tangolu wol be mu doyaleti anu mfanan be continue la nak kan nyong artisol ke yamar woto manager nim promotal pour nga wax ko ñi kantandi baake.
Okay. Jumale question o ñi ninka. Italam kadi. Okay. Nte bal ashola fenkilinan. Because ntamu journalist. I am a journalist and I am a police. Alba statement thing I understand because haring the phone nga face le. There are so many times me yana ko kasula pour kadiya mo mole fang akake problem. Bukaso tonu. But nte fana bal ashola nyin na ko atol mun tala mollete andu nim polisol la fana nte mo polisol andu nte na to do ko la hani sai nte bal ashola la ko atol al bal la own guide me yalon ko abal gadal yalla do ko kanyanta kala nyame fana ngal ashola.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Okay, that side wokuma yata bakele wokuma yata bake pour nganaji because estato manke du landinti budgeto tata for million killing dala se wuli keme sabani feng 1,300,000 plus basically yalom fanang you must strategize wala namba fo kanjanko mkamen follow all the time donc every artist manager should be a good strategist because jan ni koy be sponsor bar lena bulano mo fanang kasiyale anu jambota kole akole kono corona banta mamme mbijang dono fatigue rek issues nka wolleje dolba kata kam mami da fanga mo soto folo nak wa degi yala melnata Nyancho mami da de bari nga jiko soto ko komi molminale bari fana mansi fowlena do ko nyimba ke kanne birinta men nga nyim projet ko londi nga bojeto soto ndai do ko men nyanda kala studio kono recording la karola nga wolbe soto ndal alhamdulillah rabbil alamin nga jampata bake woto video production ol fana niaji be 2021 kana bila Nyancho video men bondi visuals men nge bonda nay do ko men ke artist make sometimes akabete ajele pour nga critical in the way we ask questions is very good use for a question odo nyinin kaja lafta na laji bari tumando janimbe bola jam mina wotole because lafta le ngan kam fay woto baba ke pour ay clear ye point fana men poteng akuma yatale ko mbe jikirin ko molmina nga proposal letal safele fembe keri nyin ko kono in terms of partnership nga tandi to lale pour yana nan yen tarambe demeng yenyim project ko support yenyanto support e Gambia support bari nga jiko soto dia moton nindol tema bari alma jikol be ma fala bari fanan ndol mansi mambulo la nyokan the pre-finance aspects nga wolle muta puru ngana cool kem fangoy ngata baw 19th of March mantara mo batika lung kili naka boji so alhamdulillah rabbil alamin fanang mo man na de bari benna ko be kata ko lale apataki entertainment be kata ko la bake phone store so njigita ko butu altul fanan sal bulula nyoka media alen support.
Okay. My name is Rohi Sise.
That's right.
Representing the Partners and BGN Network.
Good.
On your previous words, you made mention of the presence of all political parties. Actually, people will invite them because you are also promoting peace. According to rumor in this country, we all know that many people say Nyancho is now a political-based artist. That is what rumor is all about in this country. So I want you to tell us what guarantee do you guys have that that deal will be very peaceful when it comes to, and it will peaceful when it comes to the presence of political party, and what assurance do you have for the Gambian people that he is a neutralized somebody who is promoting all aspects of peace and not based on one political aspect in this country?
That's right. Thank you very much, madam. This is a very, very, very important question. Critical aspects, I like it. I think I said it over and over that there is what we call partisan-based ideology and entertainment-based ideology. I want all of you to pay attention here. You ask a question, please. I want this to be one forum. It's important that we make this very clear, because for far too long, politics and political activities have been attached to Nyancho, because most people in this country don't understand these things that I told you. I don't know whether you are hearing me, the gentle lady. Partisan-based ideology and entertainment-based ideology said Nyancho is a public servant. Nyancho is a national asset. We also have music enthusiasts in the various political parties. The music enthusiasts are human beings. They want to be entertained with Nyancho. So you cannot tell a business-minded manager that you should debar establishing a contract with Mama Kande's party, the UDP, the NPP, simply because you don't want to be associated with politics. And I said, politics is everybody's business. I think I'm the first sector player in this country that came all out and said that. Yeah, I said it is true politics that we decide who would lead us. It is true politics that we go to polls. Artists do go to polls to vote. So what are you people telling us, brothers and sisters? This is not about politics. It's about unity. Rumor mongers for so many years, but then we've been handling them. You throw your questions, we see them as meaningful punches, and then we give you the right answers. VM, if you are here, VM, are you here? During my last interview with him, the same thing pop up regarding the Kufing Kukoi craft. Because Nyancho spewed the bitter truth. He did mention here his incomparability, his character, his capacity as that Nyancho, the warrior ideology of Nyancho. If people want to go around the issue, Nyancho want to go within the issue. Now, that's the distinction here. And I want people to understand. Now, attaching political colors to us, I wouldn't see it as a great offense, but then I would see it as a challenge that I can always muzzle. And the fact of the matter here is, we are going to involve everybody, all and sundry. Now, who are the all and sundry? Who are within the all and within the sundry? It is the different political parties, the distinctive citizens in this country, the music enthusiasts that will be found in Mama Kande's party, Barrow's party, the UDP, and all these other political.
Nyancko is an artist who will actually affiliate himself with a single political party. I would remind you of 2016 or during January's time when people are like, okay, Nyancko was in for APRC. And now that APRC has died, people still have this notion that he wants to sit to another political party, in which many people think that has an effect in his career. So what do you have to say as a manager? What suggestions or what answers do you have to the people thinking about all of this? And after that, I just have a piece of advice. That is to say, when you into music business and you want to involve, because we all politicians, I would say. As journalists, we even have the right to cast votes. We have the right to vote and to be voted. Please. We have that right to do that within ourselves, why not the music industry? So just to stop this speculation of people to have different perspective towards Nyancho, who my own self is my favorite artist that everyone knows, is to involve all the political parties. If the National Assembly member for UDP is involved. Let the National Assembly member for GDC, NPP, and all the other political parties be involved, so as the people will not be sentiment as to seeing him being affiliated with one political party.
That's right. Thank you very much, Sawane. Yeah, this is important. We have involved all and sundry. We have involved every political party, every individual, every Gambian citizen in this project. Everybody is involved. Still now, the individual perception of an event is unique to that person. Some of these ideologies we cannot change. We will just state, try to make things clear. But then, to some people, they don't just want to accept the reality. Nyancho previously has a very cordial vibe with the former president because so often they will engage him on presidential platforms or functions. But then that doesn't mean that other political parties were not calling Nyancho for a performance-based contract. I want you to understand this because the only thing that you see is probably the end product. I put it this way, when we are out to perform, but then whatever that happens behind the scenes, you wouldn't know. There are so many political parties, different political parties in this country that have called for Nyancho's service. Trust me. But the reason why we couldn't be on their platform is simply because we couldn't come to terms with them, as far as the price tags are concerned. So that is from the business aspect of things. If you are not even in UDP and you want to contract Nyancho, basically, if you come to terms regarding the fee involved, obviously he will perform for you. So it is not UDP that has been trying to get to Nyancho. Yes, he made it possible to their platform because we agreed on the price for his services. You understand? So this goes to all of you. You have to understand that the ideology that some people have and all these speculations that they are bringing to attach to Nyancho and our team, some of these things we've talked about them previously for people to understand. The business aspect of things and then the politics aspect of things.
Yeah,
yes, that's right.
Yeah, but yeah, but I mean, not a lot quick, so no. Mina Walter. An important matter, Jamal la Jeroto. Ko Nyancho la Mexico. Politician ol kasula Nyancho la bake ka kumandi alhamdulillah rabbil alamin nketa force artist oti Gambia kono mi alon ko ala president ya kumandi inatan kama foya e konye ko ngataite danku state house ndatan danku mbesila rim futata nga sojarol tara loring state house bunda to e beni jambo e ba foka mbeden tamunna njikita munna idan bala si tay doro ya be pati yen samba fokke ba maya wala na second third single music kono nga artist wol taraja million ko 20 something album ol bondi jan man sanene me kumandi woto lonte ya lonko ntab fana mo fennete Gambia kono o ketanya ko bati journalist jumal mala fi jan sama baro ye kumandi journalist jumal mala fi wala jan alkono jan woto aketanya kuti mi yalonko ayen lafa bake na musico kono aketanya kuti mi yalonko bin lota simfula kana musico doku ya jembe botaje baro nata baro nyolen kuma ni programme jella nta Nyancho ntata plete ne la programme jella play APRC hani kabir ya jembe tata yankuma de sinyaje li kanjo kodo lan katanga play UDP nata yenjo ko dola ngapile fal lafta ngapile ya jambe en kana pile baro e bang al lafta ngapile baro en kana pile UDP e bang ntol be mu kilnati Nyancho a public servant la monti mbedo ko kan Gambia bele nkoye hani ya jambe la sulatana bi a sulatana pleno elo sambi benjela jini yeah wala to nyati yenjo ko dola mbitale ngata pile yala memo nkabalu wala na family nke balundi wolto doku tambulu na manke nye misikoti woto ni nganta volante nganta play la baroye manyana ka play UDP nganta play UDP manyana ka play APRC nganta play mama kande manyana ka play kariye woto benta jakal la bakela jumala ba fola bitiki tuye ko nimi natele bitiko ko na be mburo da mbala san fo mburu janila da mbala barakata kombi foti je si se kilo tije poti me wal tije min diate ko domo dente Nyancho mu public servant lati kafu sula tan te Nyancho la yen kumandi hani suto dutala mbitala nte ka kodo doro na nyani moro nka balu nyeto nka na mizigo do ko nyineto fengo fene tante bulu mo bu kanso kodila ntaro nka wala boy nimi yen kumandi programme hani baro en kumandi sama state house nte hana samadu sinkil na taransi ngora samadu sinkil mbembor la mbitaje yala memo nte mu artisolti nte manke mo killing artisolti wala mo saba artisolti nte mu dunia be la artisolti dunia be hani mati sala la kuma yang komandi mbitale Senegal mbitale mina na do koti misiko niko mu artisolti e nyanta kala artisolti imanya nakake hasidoti ya understand kamifo ya tarajan ita tarajana wala ya decide ibe nyina kala wala ita nyina kala ntena music man frontier soto ni ya cross Gambia Nyancho la music man frontier soto nte buka fa mu hip hop artist lati wala mu reggae artist lati wala mu afro manding artist dambalti nka beleke mfasa tale ne hip hop na fe mbitale ye reggae na fe mbitale afro manding na fe mbitale ye Senegal fa wala mbalaho na fe mbitale yala me mu ko mu artisolti mu artiso siringolti perfect artist dongo mba kelal everything bakela artist ka sela stage kay kamalu ke dong nta Nyancho ni selta stage kan hanna kurto fartan sa bay kila to tanga yele mobe nyaay yalo way because nga tandi wo public wala melul nata lo nyaati lo wala nga tandi ko nyinon na do koti andong ali ala ticket wala jo allo ta nyaato hani mo sabal dunda programme on nambalo artist to minka keja jamal tulo be na dunia ko na jebe siring promoter jamal tulo be na right now ya artist jamal samba dulal to saterto mo dan tan wala nata artist o kana lo holo fi ay mo ndinja fonta plela arrête la bam fo mo sabol mile ticket o sa ma right e ma say la ko dol nta Nyancho yalla tanjuma lan ka pleno nyina mo saba jay ticket o sang wo mo sabol nka make so le nganta robo wala nga play 100% ni wol seita wala tina wol nin to kata ka fo dole ko boy bari Nyancho mo sabal nda programme bara kuke anene mo kala programme dol fangato wala tina Gambia be laftana politician ol be laftana hani meri ndingol milbe lari larangol kay bukata programme dula ye Nyancho kanu nko endal tamata ntata satel to artist ol nene man pile satel milto kabirin kunta kinta jamano artist nene man pile je ajaliba nyollo ma jumallo wolo e nene man pile satel milto yenta Nyancho bulo muta e konye ko be pile ni satel to ni sol fanye e konye tolo artist folo to pile ta jam miyan ko music ko fongla hani sound system wona man pile satel milto yalla mina ono Nyancho la do ko ani Nyancho ra taro ani ala wakilo ka do ko ke ani ka hadama dingol be Nyantol dila amanke nyimu kareti wala nyimu sarahuleti wala nyimu fuloti wala manjakol yalla njumala Nyancho kanu katambi sarakulol en dokumandi signaajo de kan samba sabi na boy so na timo be yalon ngata satel to fulol ngata satel million ko hani mo kilin tije me mandika kamo moy e ka fo inka nyini ka full holo juma mandika ko moy ka fo hani mo andi ka Nyanchol den kilo fil yalon way dol bije man na den kilo like yenna dongola like dol bije man na donga like yenna den kilo like wala nan ko artist o manyana ka base dula killing woton temu complete artist lete ni ko mu complete artist eta kala UDP wala ke baroti wala ke MPP wala ke fenket e ba kala neutral walti e ba kala dunia be artist walti automatico ndemu walti ndamanke manual walti de so mbafula ko ala baraka bake Gambia be Nyancho Gambia la artiso Gambia la muruba dano nanano momo sulata Nyancho la nkomandi e benjela aldimbara
F7A one team for regarding Sabali. You know, ala pengo question ni ko na visit Sabali.
Falal be ko ala barka bake media houses solmul natana mfutata tongotole sai wolon ko this press conference nyeng mpare talal bari be message kilim bulala mo be Gambia dingol ani mo yalon koy botanam banku dol to be sirin Gambia mo yalon ko nañing artist ba e fanan ko nyinno wolung mbal be expect kanne alienana fa preta na fan sol mul be bantamul ya lon koy be tiketo sanne be dunna ya mar kilimbe mbul wolonko please nko peace mbe wole promote ka woto nga peaceful wolung nga kairo sabatindi ngata ngam fon enjoy mfon ya lo ne ko kudol mul kanaje adate enjoy meno kono nata dongol la denkilo ko hakkilo yirwandi ka mirol jamfandi ka duniya samba nyaato ka to nyimanke Gambia dammanti nyimu puru duniya ko belti woto mbal a folade ko ala baraka aliya wato munta alnata nanja ntol Nyancko management ani Nyancko company nga appreciate bakele mba folale ko nyaajama be nyaato andun laftale kal tol bejal tol mu nata jambi media houses di jap sia fa nyame media al tol lon tol la first priority andun laftale al yalla nyanto lon tol fanaye wolonko nga respect le andu wo respect goni ntol bayi tandilalla ko al nin tol long andum alla nyanto mu femfenti ñin loncin kono albasu tola inshallah wa taala baraka
Yo Nyancko ba fulal ko ala baraka bake Generarisol be mo monata jang e bota fannalo mba fulal be ko ala baraka bake nkontantal la nala jang Yusufa na fans ba Yusufa lon kodi
Yusufa 360
you know Yusufa ay Nyancko dani ako nannam bendum freestyle ay ate o julo like la meta kanula la bake wata laftale bulo ko si Yusufa
obviously borom 360
laftale bulo ko sal fangole ko tan ka tol mu memilul nata jang kana nyim demola inshallah Nyancko tal disappoint la Nyancko nyala timo tal disappoint la ale kole ku fo jang ale wala taki loncino dolto anim programme ol dolto mi manke loncino fangoti baralla do ko kono inshallah ni ala sonda aji fatu ye lahido dile ko momo ndimbi jang ibe nyanto sotolale ibe mo sotolale ibala mimbe lole bala ke makoy pour inata minnaje ya fulfill wotal bulo ko sal fangole ba Nyancko ba fulale ko alina mbendung mbali fe kanole la alina mbendung mbali fe dalole la alina mbendung enana jani mbisala wala kano fangole dun tanna nyiyenji so tumbu Generarisol mbali fe kanole la Generarisol mbali fe dalole la alina mbendung enana jani mbisala wala kano fangole dun tanna nyiyenji so tumbu meta nyola manke biti birim pochi nji so fele tale munadi ya taporochi nafi ko lungani ya tolla modu be ko rosi munan tambi tole munnato nsi poroch fa mole keta kide mune kalin sumbu nji so felen tamakulo nkaro etela tumbu wey nasi so mosi munan koy kanyalini ila dalole duntana nambendung afoye nambendung nambendung nana janim bisala we ila kano fangole dun tan na nyiyanji so muna nambendung mbali fe kanone la Generarisol mbali fe we kanone la muna fali malonko Nyancko tafuno no laydin ning fali malonko iri bata boy no laydin ning na Generarisol wo Nyancko baluma Generarisol wo ka twalda malen kideo mama wo kendo tafuno na adinde ninde fali malonko iri bata boy no laydin ning 19 March wo 19 March muna 19 March wo stadium be farala watch Wayo.
Nyancko time. Are you going to pay me for that performance? This one is for gratis for you. Give him Nyancko time. Yeah.
Afoye Gambia tonya mandia fonsa fon mantara wandia tonya ke sole nyada findika foni mbotna Kenya don se do kundi tejo le betani nala be fani ya nilunta wana de million dunga bla ya be sambe ya fuzia obeya ya Mbakoto yalbe minna janyin Gambia. Ntola misiko min ko to mole ya iya ala me kuran nay kane jara no fo India. Momo ni kebaro kana labi mola sifano afoy jongo nyala fero ala nyala muna ka fobe la Cairo ita koy la koro idabe di yani ko sero e mandara fenela jam fotero tembanda la time manda mulan na time momo ni la time no harang sa time